Welcome to This Explainer. If you're currently working with a low income, a lot of standard financial advice can feel completely out of touch. But today, we're building a simple, highly effective plan from Cash Control 360 to help you save your first $1,000 and do it fast. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the $1,000 challenge, overcoming what feels honestly impossible. Let's be real for a second. Does saving $1,000 feel just completely impossible right now? When your income is low and your everyday expenses are sky high, staring down that massive four-digit number is completely paralyzing. You look at your bills, you glance at your paycheck, and your brain just goes, nope, the math simply doesn't add up. It literally stops so many of us dead in our tracks before we even start. But here is the absolute best, most empowering truth you'll take away from this explainer today. Saving money is not about having a massive salary. You don't need to be rich. Seriously, you just need a simple, structured plan that actually works with your reality. And that brings us to Section 2. Math makes it possible. It's all about shrinking the mountain. To prove this is totally within your reach, let's dive into the numbers. Because if you don't set a deadline, saving is just, random wishing. But if you set an aggressive 3-month deadline, boom, the math shrinks the mountain into manageable molehills. You need to save around $334 a month, which breaks down to just $84 a week.
Now, what is absolutely brilliant about this system is how flexible it is. If $84 a week completely stresses out your budget, no worries. Just extend your deadline out to 5 months. Now you only need to find $50 a week. Suddenly, that huge mountain looks a whole lot more like a speed bump.
Actually, we can shrink it even further. Let's look at a 100-day time frame. That is just $10 a day. Think about it. That's less than a typical fast food combo meal. When you reframe it as just $10 a day, your brain stops panicking about the 1,000 and starts problem solving how to find that 10. So this is phase 1 of our system. Step 1, choose a clear, firm deadline to give yourself direction. And step 2, break that big goal down into small, highly realistic daily or weekly targets. Aiming for, say, $50 a week gives you a super clear roadmap. Moving right along to Section 3, optimize your current income. We're changing your behavior. All right, now that our targets are set, let's move on to the execution phase and optimize the money you're already making. You really just need to follow 3 simple behavioral steps to do this without overwhelming yourself. Step 3 is cut one expense. Step 4, use a separate account. And step 5, put it on autopilot, automate. Let's break these down. The absolutely crucial point here is to avoid burning out. Please do not try to fix everything at once. Start with step 3 and pick just one unnecessary expense. Maybe it's food delivery or, that streaming subscription you only keep around for one single show. Get rid of it for the next 30 days and take that exact amount of money and move it straight into your savings. Next up, step 4. You have got to open a separate savings account. If your savings are all mixed up with your everyday spending money, you're gonna accidentally spend it. It happens to everyone. Name the new account $1,000 goal. That way, every single time you log into your banking app, it's right there in your face and you can actually feel your progress. And then there's step 5, which is honestly my favorite. Automation removes the need for motivation. Do not rely on your own willpower. Set up automatic transfers for every payday. Even if it is just $25 or $50 at a time, the goal here is consistency. It builds this incredible momentum without you ever having to think about it. Next is Section 4, grow and protect it. We're talking accelerants and shields. So what if cutting expenses is moving just a little too slowly? Well, we need to add an accelerant. Step 6 is all about a quick income boost. Go ahead and sell some unused stuff around the house. Maybe pick up one extra shift at work, or even do a few hours of delivery work. Bringing in even an extra $100 a month is a massive game changer that speeds up your timeline. Then we have step 7, which is your ultimate shield. You have to protect your savings from yourself. Do not touch this money for shopping or entertainment, or unless it is a literal, actual break glass emergency. Memorize this golden rule right now. Sales are not emergencies. I promise you that 20% off shoe discount does not count as a crisis. Protect that stash fiercely. Which brings us to Section 5, your blueprint for success. Let's build that financial control. All right, to wrap up this explainer, here is your complete, easy-to-follow, 7-step system summarized. First, plan. Set that deadline and break it into realistic targets. Second, execute. Cut one single expense, open that separate account, and automate your transfers. And finally, secure. Add a little extra income and fiercely protect those savings from impulse buys. I really want you to take this in. Your first $1,000 is not just money. It is confidence. Hitting this goal fundamentally proves that you have the power to control your financial life. It literally shifts your identity from someone who struggles to someone who succeeds. Start small, stay consistent, and just watch your savings grow. If this explainer helped you out, be sure to follow Cash Control 360 for more simple, no-nonsense money tips. But before we go, I want to leave you with one provocative question to think about. If keeping a small comfort today costs you your financial confidence tomorrow, what is the one single expense you are willing to cut